Hi, my name is Yasu, and I'm from Japan. And in my video, sometimes I share my personal experience of dealing with depression, dealing with sleep disorders, and I make also video to answer the questions based on my personal experiences. And today I want to answer the questions regarding Dayvigo. The question is, I've been taking Dayvigo 2.5 milligram per day for 3 months, and I want to actually finish taking it. And sometimes I kind of split the pill and then take lower dose to see how it goes. I saw your video. You successfully finished taking Dayvigo and you don't take it anymore. Are there or were there any withdrawal symptoms? That's the question. So I'm gonna answer the questions based on my personal experience, but it's just my personal experience. So please consult your doctor if you want to do that or if you have any questions. And in terms of me successfully finishing tapering off my Dayvigo, it was under my doctor's guidance. So listening to the doctor, following the doctor's advices, that's the way to go. So in my case, yes, I had and still have withdrawal symptoms, but I stopped taking Dayvigo completely. One of the major thing is it became harder for me to fall asleep. So the first month, no, stopped taking Dayvigo completely. It was very surprising and uncomfortable, even though I was expecting that my sleep would be disturbed. But also I was kind of hoping that this is just a Dayvigo, not other sleep medications. So I shouldn't and wouldn't suffer from any visual symptoms, but I was wrong because when I went to bed and I couldn't fall asleep, and I don't touch any like smartphones or anything like that. My room is so dark and quiet as usual, but I couldn't fall asleep, and it felt uncomfortable. Like I'm asking, why do I not feel sleepy? And then by the time I realized, it usually took 2 hours, and around 1:30 a.m. or 2 a.m., I became hungry. So I went out and I get my favorite snack and gummy bear and then ice cream, ate them and went to sleep. And then once I fell asleep, I could stay asleep. But because I always wake up at the same timing, 7 a.m. So of course, the situation really affected the how many hours I could sleep. So it became much harder. Like in the first month, roughly speaking, average 6 hours sleep, which is much shorter, and I needed more because when I was taking Dayvigo, roughly speaking, I was able to sleep for like 7 hours and then 30 minutes on average. So 1 hours and then 30 minutes less is just too much. So to manage the situation, in the first month, I took Dayvigo once in 2 or 3 days to help myself go through the process. But I was quite surprising that, yeah, I couldn't fall asleep. And getting into the second month, also like in the first month, I kept feeling that something is off, something is not balanced in me. And that's probably because in the last 2 years and by then probably 6 or 7 months, I was always taking some kind of sleeping pills. And when it comes to Dayvigo, I was taking it more than 1 year. So I think my body and brain really got used to having the hair in me. So for the first time ever, I have nothing in my system. So my brain or body could feel that something is missing and trying to adjust it, even though Dayvigo is considered as non-dependent sleeping pill. But I actually felt that. And getting into the second month, still I had some issues falling asleep, but it took less time this time in the second month, like an hour and so. But I couldn't sleep longer than like more than 6 hours. And that was very surprising. So in the second month, I could fall asleep in 1 hour. And I always went to the bed at the same time around 10:30 or 11. So I'm supposed to have 1 hour extra hours to sleep, like 7 hours and hopefully. But it just simply didn't work that way. When it comes to staying asleep, no issue. But it only allowed me to sleep for like 6 hours. But because I was able to fall asleep a little bit more smooth, here and there I could sleep sometimes like 6 hours and 30 minutes or sometimes close to 7 hours. So on average, in the second month, I was able to sleep for like 6 hours and 30 minutes. And then also when it comes to taking Dayvigo time to time, in the first 2 weeks or so, I think I took it only 8 times. 8 times is not only. But getting to the third week and the fourth week, I took nothing. And I'm on the third month of not taking Dayvigo. And I haven't taken the Dayvigo. So I've been really off the medications for 3 weeks already. And I'm in Singapore right now. It's partially because I wanted to test how well my whole system and body can function. Can I actually go through the travel, being on a plane for like 7 hours? Once I land, what do I feel if I stay in a hotel? Am I gonna be okay to sleep without any kind of medications? Because I'm not allowed to bring anything. And I don't take anything, so it was a test. And successfully, um, I don't, I can fall asleep much shorter, like faster. Like according to Aura Ring, I fell asleep when I'm in Singapore right now, 17 minutes or 15 minutes. It's quite quick and natural. And I don't wake up when I was sleeping. I was able to sleep for like close to 7 hours. So I'm really recovering, even though I had myself go through the international travel and everything. And it's just a 1 hour time difference, but it had a huge impact on me before. But this time I didn't feel that. So I'm really recovering. So to answer the questions, yeah, there is visual symptoms in my case, especially when it comes to falling asleep. It had a huge impact on it. And also me going out, getting something to eat in the middle of the night, I think I should consider as that as a withdrawal symptom as well. But it all happened in the first month, seeing the improvements in the second month, and then on the third month, I'm pretty much okay not taking it. And the feeling that I had that something is not balanced, something is off in myself, that I felt in the first month and the second month, I don't feel that anymore. So I just need a little bit time, like 3 months, 2 months, and then a little bit longer, and then that's really it. So if you are concerned that what if I stop taking Dayvigo, is there any visual symptoms? I think it depends on the situations, your condition, and also how long you take it. But for this person, since this person takes only for 3 months, it's less likely for these persons to feel visual symptoms. And even this person that has, probably mainly, you know, this person might have some issues to fall asleep. But just give a try like a month or 2 months, and then you can see that probably you can feel the improvements. And if there is any visual symptoms that you encounter, please go to see a doctor to discuss. That's what doctors are for. But yeah, Dayvigo was supposed to be latest model of the sleeping pill, supposed to have not much side effects and everything, not much visual symptoms. But in my case, I did experience some visual symptoms. Yeah, but that's really it. Nothing major. So just give a try for 3 months, and then probably you should be okay. Like I'm becoming really okay. But if you keep having less sleep than what you should get, don't power through it. Take Dayvigo as guided by your doctor to get longer sleep time to make sure that on average you have enough sleep. Observe your condition, and then just increase the number of days that you don't take it. And then by the time you realize that, oh, I don't take Dayvigo anymore for like a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. That's how we get to the situation that we don't need a medication anymore. And I tapered off relatively many medications like Effexor, some other sleeping pills. But when it comes to some other sleeping pills, I cannot really share my experiences, because I was always taking 2 different kinds of sleeping pills to manage my sleep issues. So by the time I was tapering off halcyon, I was taking nitrazepam, and then when I was, reducing it, not taking it, I remember I was not suffering, but like my sleep was disturbed. But because I was still taking one pill, it really sustained the quality of sleep good enough to get okay sleep to go through everything, go through my depression treatment. But when it comes to tapering off Effexor, it's a hell. It's really a hell. So compared to that, Dayvigo taper off is much smoother, manageable, but still, you really don't want to suffer from not getting enough sleeps for so many days. So don't power through. If you have less sleeps in the last 2 or 3 days, take it and get enough sleep, and then try not to take it. And you can just simply make it more days without it, and you're gonna be fine. So hopefully my experience can give you some insights, and I'm really hoping that you can successfully finish taking Dayvigo. So thank you for watching. For now, じゃあね。Bye. Bye.